Hello, Mappers, and welcome to episode 3 of Black Diamond's Alternate Future of the World. Start off this episode, we're going to talk about the fall of NATO. After the collapse of the CSTO, Russia's global hegemony was finally over. Russia had been a major power in the world for a long time, but after the fall of the CSTO, Russia's influence was almost gone. Without this enemy to keep NATO intact, internal conflict began to rise. Some of the recently nationalist nations wanted out of NATO because of differences in political ideologies and beliefs. Also, Spain and the UK had been greatly weakened and were not even contributing much to NATO. The United States had gone into isolationism, so they didn't want to be a part of NATO as well. So after the collapse of the CSTO, Poland will officially declare their resignation. Hungary will officially declare their resignation. Croatia, Greece, Turkey, Spain, England, and the US will all leave NATO. After this, NATO truly begins to crumble as Canada, Albania, Slovakia, Baltics, Scandinavia, Portugal, Balkans, and Italy and Slovenia. This just leaves the Benelux, Germany, Czechia, and France. With only 5 nations remaining, NATO finally collapses fully. Without these major alliances, new alliances are potentially able to form in the future. Next up, we have Sudan. The Sudanese civil war had been going on since 2023. However, the Sudanese civil war has finally come to a close, with a new nation being carved out of Sudan. And the map will look like this. Darfur will get their independence from Sudan, becoming a minor power in the area. It begins close relations with Chad, and the two work together fairly well. Next up, we have Mozambique. The Al-Shabaab terrorists in Mozambique have, for a long time, destabilized the country, now bringing it to a point of collapse. In the capital, riots are taking over as people demand for a new nationalist government to be installed. This nationalist fascist government declares that they will rid Mozambique of the terrorists, destroy poverty, and become the powerful nation that Mozambique has the potential to be. Due to the collapse of NATO, Moldova and Romania both are trying to maintain their presence as a regional power. So Moldova and Romania agreed to a union. Moldova and Romania were originally one country before the Soviet Union annexed Moldova in the 1930s. They are primarily the same people, although the Soviets gave the Moldovans a false identity. That identity has now been destroyed, and Moldova and Romania see that they are the same people and that they can be united. With this, Moldova and Romania uphold one of the final bastions of liberal democracy in Europe and also in the world. With the power of Moldova and Romania, they begin the annexation of Transnistria, a rebellious breakaway state that is finally being annexed. Moldova and Romania quickly disintegrate the current Transnistrian government, quickly integrating them into normal Moldovan Romanian society. Moving over to the Pacific, we'll focus on New Caledonia, a set of French-owned islands that want their independence from France. France has noticed the recent rise in nationalism and does not want to give up New Caledonia for fear of weakening their grip on other internal territories. France denies their independence despite their previous historical referendum, and New Caledonia breaks out in open rebellion. France is not able to suppress this rebellion due to the energy and manpower it has to focus back home to combat the nationalism. However, New Caledonia is also helped by nearby nations such as Fiji, Vanuatu, the Solomon Islands, and Bougainville, that all want to see a new ally in the region and would like to remove French influence in the region forever. For the final event of the day, we will focus on India and Pakistan and the Kashmir region. India and Pakistan are not on the best terms in real life, and that kind of hatred has pushed over into the future. A border skirmish up in the north by Indian and Pakistani forces have pushed the Pakistan and India to war. The border skirmish will be pushed back by Pakistan, but war has started. With the official Pakistani declaration of war, India pushes into Kashmir in the north. India makes small but substantial gains in Kashmir and is pushing mildly into Kashmir. Pakistan pushes primarily towards central India, the north, the northwest, and in the south. India makes a small gain in this area over here, but is quickly pushed back by Pakistan. Despite this loss in the south, however, India is making further gains in the north of Pakistan and will push up along the Chinese border. Powers such as China and the US are fearing of a nuclear war, so India and Pakistan sign an agreement to not use nuclear weapons on each other to preserve both of their countries. The world sighs a little bit because everyone's afraid that conflicts between these two nations might escalate and World War III would start. However, it seems that World War III will be avoided for another day. Thank you everyone for watching episode 3 of Black Diamond's Alternate Future of the World. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell. Thank you for watching until the end. Today's video was a shorter one due to it being just the content that I lost during the last episode. Next episode will be an exciting one, though.